the NFL now.
I'm Red Lewis with NFL Network Now on the Westwood One Radio Network. Week 17 began Thursday night with the Seahawks keeping their sights set on the playoffs with a 6-3 victory over the Bears in Chicago. Seattle's defense stepped up at Soldier Field, racking up 7 sacks and holding Caleb Williams and company to 179 total yards. Prior to kickoff, the Seahawks placed Kenneth Walker III on injured reserve. The veteran running back finishes the regular season with 573 yards rushing and would be eligible to return to the field if Seattle were to make the playoffs and go on a postseason run. In other injury news, CeeDee Lamb will miss the remainder of the season due to an ongoing shoulder injury. The All-Pro wideout will undergo treatment but will not require surgery. And in Detroit, the Lions have announced that veteran quarterback Teddy Bridgewater is coming out of retirement to join the team on their active roster. This has been NFL Network Now on the Westwood One Radio Network.
Life insurance. Why are you putting it off? Can't afford it? Too much hassle? Think you don't need it? There's lots of excuses for putting off life insurance. But if you weren't there, who would pay the mortgage and other bills? With Ethos, you could be covered in 10 minutes and boom, family protected. Ethos, fast and easy online term life insurance. Up to $2 million in coverage with no medical exam. Some policies as low as $1 a day. Answer a few health questions and get your free quote at tryethos.com. That's tryethos.com. Wesley Financial Group is not a law firm.
Are you a victim of the timeshare trap and think there's no way out? I'm Chuck McDowell, founder of Wesley Financial Group, the original timeshare cancellation expert. And I'm here to tell you that there is a way out. All you need to do is give my office a call. I will send you a timeshare exit information kit absolutely free, explaining how the timeshare industry works and your options for cancellation.
Call Wesley now for your free info kit. Call 800-949-1331. That's 800-949-1331. Paid for by Wesley Financial Group.
For over a century, local broadcasting has evolved with the needs of the community. We move past the stigmas of opinion journalism and bring the most relevant news online, on air, and on the go. You have trusted us with your news, sports, weather, and entertainment. Trust us to keep moving with you. Text radio to 52886 and tell Congress local broadcasting is here to stay.
1230 KXO. It is 7:30 in the morning. It is a Friday morning. It is the last Friday of the year. Do you know that, Jared?
Oh, I did not know that. I didn't think about that, but yeah.
Not going to have another one until next year.
Oh, man.
Well, we could wait. Anyway, you're ready for the new year?
Oh, yes. Yes, I'm ready.
You ready to wrap up this one and get on to the next one?
Yeah, might as well.
Might as well. I always like to wear a diaper on New Year's Day. I'm the baby New Year. Scares the heck out of people. Makes them think twice about wanting to go into the new year.
Yeah. Also, maybe if you drink too much or something, you don't end up.
I don't drink. I don't drink. I just do stupid stuff on my own.
No. Yeah. Same here.
So I just like to be weird. That's all. and people think I'm drunk, but I don't. I haven't had a drink in, oh gosh, a lot of years. Anyway, what are your plans for the New Year's? How are you going to ring it in?
Oh, probably just with the family. Just go over, play some board games and sit around, and everybody will be there, and we'll have some food and. Yeah.
Board games. That sounds exciting.
Yeah. We like to play board games.
Did you strip Monopoly?
No.
That's
not with the family.
Not with I forgot about the family. I don't do that either. I'll be asleep.
All right.
I get to work the next day.
Yeah, work the next day.
I got to work the day before too, so it'll be Mimi time for me. That's how I usually ring it in. That's why I don't get bothered by the fireworks or anything. I just sleep right through it all.
Just sleep right through them.
And then I'm ready for the next day, and everybody's saying, "Why didn't he come? Why didn't Carroll Buckley here?" I get those calls all the time. Anyway, we're going into the last weekend of the year. I think we're ready for it.
I'm ready. Are you ready?
To wrap up the year, no, at my age, they're just going by too fast. I wish they'd slow down a bit. It's the older you get, now you're a kid, So you don't experience that yet. You probably still have the wish it would hurry up and get done. But when you get to be my age, no, you don't wish that anymore. You wish it would slow down and take its time.
Well, I feel you. I'm starting to get that too, where I'm like, okay, I wish we had a little more time.
It'll settle in once you get about maybe 20 more years for you. but mine, it has started about 20 years ago. Anyway, it's nice to be here. The weather is absolutely nice, except the humidity. Where the heck are we getting this humidity from?
Is it really that humid though?
89% at the airport.
I mean, to me, when it's humid, as long as it ain't hot outside, I don't really notice.
Yeah,
but, I mean, if anything, the humidity is probably keeping us a little warmer than it could be.
Yeah.
At least it's not a dry cold, as they say.
Yeah. Well, it's supposed to be a dry warm. We're starting to warm up again, and then it's going to cool down for New Year's, and then warm up again.
All right.
So it's the typical Imperial Valley fluctuation.
Yes, sir.
Got birthdays coming up. You ready for them?
Birthday time.
Birthday time in just a minute.
KXO AM 1230 can help you publicize your nonprofit group's upcoming events, and we're happy to do it at no charge. To take advantage of our offer, we ask that you let us know about the event at least 2 weeks ahead of time. Write down the important information. You know, who, what, where, when, and so on. Include a name and phone number of a contact person and mail or deliver the information to KXO, 420 Main Street, El Centro, California, 92243. Our email address is kxoamfm@kxoradio.com. The information you supply may be used as community news, public service announcements on the KXO info line, or on our website. If you're paying for promotion with another advertising medium, we do offer special nonprofit group rates to promote your event. KXO AM 1230 wants to work with you and your community group to make our Imperial Valley a better place. Tell us what's going on and we'll tell everyone else. KXO AM 1230, here to make a difference in the Valley.
Okay, are you ready for the birthdays?
Birthdays, let's do it.
If you want to feel old, listen to some of these birthdays. December 27th. First of all, it's my little brother's birthday today. He passed away some time ago, but it would have been his birthday. Well, it's still his birthday. The guitarist Mick Jones, a Foreigner. Guess how old Mick is?
What's up?
And guess how old Mick is? Mick Jones, a Foreigner. You've heard of him, haven't you?
Yeah. How old?
He's 80 years old today.
Oh, wow.
Tracy Nelson, you know, Ricky Nelson's daughter.
Oh, okay.
Is 80 years old today. Gerard Depardieu. I thought he is gone, but I guess he's still out there causing a ruckus. He's 76 today. T.S. Monk, he's a jazz drummer, 75. Carla Bonoff, she's 73. All these people are getting old. Guitarist David Knopfler. I guess he's Mark's brother. He was in Dire Straits, too. He's 72 today. Mm-hmm. Tova Feldsa of Law & Order is 71. Actor Myram Diabo, Living Daylights. I never heard of that, but I think I've heard of Myram. Is 64. Actor Ian Gomez of Felicity and The Drew Carey Show is 60 years old today. Teresa Randall of Bad Boys is 60 years old. Eva LaRue of CSI Miami is 58. We have, what do we have? Wilson Cruz, A Party of Five, and My So-Called Life is 51. I can relate to that one. Actor Masi Oka of Hawaii Five-0, the new Hawaii Five-0, and Heroes is 50. You have Emily the Raven, Once Upon a Time, and Lost is 43. And actor Jay Ellis of Insecure is 43. And Timothy Chalamet is 29. Don't know. I don't think I've heard of him.
He was the guy that just played Bob Dylan in the Bob Dylan movie.
Oh, okay.
That just came out.
Maybe a young Bob Dylan then.
Yeah, supposedly. Yeah. Apparently he did all right. He did a good job.
Guy's only 29. Okay, I'm glad. Bob Dylan is a good artist. He deserves recognition. Should have had some a long time ago. Anyway, we've got some local people coming up. You ready for that?
I'm ready.
Tuning into the baseball game, monitoring the incoming storm, catching your favorite talk show. These are just a few of the reasons more than 80 million Americans depend on AM radio each month. And did you know AM radio is the backbone of the emergency alert system, keeping us safe in dangerous times? It's reliable, free, and public safety depends on it. Text AM to 52886 and tell Congress we need AM radio in cars. This message furnished by the National Association of Broadcasters.
Happy birthdays this morning going on to Albert Camacho, Jackie McGee, Julio Camacho, Mary Sotelo, Luis de la Rosa, Tony Alvarado, Eric Ortiz, Joe Florea, George Alvarado, Pedro Gutierrez, Andrea Munoz, Alicia Moran, Idalia Lizaraga Torres, Loretta Collins, Manuel Barceños, Margaret Gonzalez, Steve Torres, Carl Vindiola, and Dryas Staton. Happy birthday to each and every one.
Goddard's Gold. From coast to coast, this is Goddard's Gold, right here on the Imperial Valley's AM 1230 KXO. Goddard's Gold. What's your name? Who's your daddy?
Get the gold, Goddard's Gold, Saturday 9 p.m. to midnight, and Sunday morning 8 a.m. to 11 a.m.
It's 7:39 on this Friday morning. Time to get into it. We've got the World and California News headlines brought to you by the Imperial County Air Pollution Control District, delivering real-time updates about the air that you breathe.
CBS News Brief. Severe weather in several sections of the country is causing more headaches for holiday travelers.
Big problems certainly on the roads in the east. Rain, thunderstorms. This could hamper air travel as well.
The Weather Channel's Jim Cantori. FlightAware says more than 1,900 flights have already been delayed today. Dozens have been canceled. CBS's Skylar Henry is at Hartsfield-Jackson International Airport in Atlanta, the busiest in the world. He has advice if your flight is impacted.
AAA advises travelers to know their rights and to review airline policies regarding delays and cancellations. By law, travelers are now entitled to a refund when an airline cancels their flight.
A workplace argument over football went too far. CBS's Jim Krasula has more on the fatal stabbing in Memphis.
Anderson Todd is facing a second-degree murder charge in the incident that happened at a Kroger Foods distribution center.
Afterward, the suspect waited in an employee break room for police to arrive. CBS News Brief. I'm Michael Wallace.
The Imperial County Air Pollution Control District delivers real-time information about the quality of the air you breathe. Visit the website at apcd.imperialcounty.org to stay informed about air quality around the valley. The website also includes information for upcoming meetings, programs, and there's access to the dust cams set up around the valley. Visit apcd.imperialcounty.org today.
California headline news. Northern California transportation workers are very busy clearing slick roadways with snow and ice as folks head home from their holiday travels.
Came in hard and fast, actually. We had a lot of holiday traffic. Of course, this is one of our busiest times of year right now.
Parts of Northern California could see up to 8 inches of rain and snow, wind gusts near 70 miles per hour through Sunday. Meanwhile, holiday travel at the airports is picking up the pace as folks make their way home.
Traffic going to the airport is bad. A lot of people are stuck in their Uber, or stuck in their Lyfts, or in their taxi, or they're getting dropped off by a family member, or they're driving.
AAA's Aisha Diaz says to leave yourself plenty of time, more than you think you need. TSA expects airports to be very busy through the weekend. And there are no estimates on how much revenue will be lost while restaurants and other businesses on the Santa Cruz Wharf are shut down. The structural integrity of the wharf still in question 4 days after strong waves caused a large part of it to collapse into Monterey Bay. John Gilliland, California Headline News.
And World California News headlines brought to you this morning by the Imperial County Air Pollution Control District. Log on to imperialvalleyair.org for real-time information about the air that you breathe.
The Peanut Patch in Yuma. What a great place to spend some time. The Peanut Patch. You will find that they have homemade candies, treats like fresh English toffee. They make it right there. Chocolate-covered raisins. How about orange sticks? Pecan turtles made from a special family recipe, and so many more delicious treats and so many other great items at the Peanut Patch. Now, the Peanut Patch is open Monday through Saturdays in Yuma. You can Google the Peanut Patch, and, you can shop online. You can get directions on how to get to the Peanut Patch in Yuma. By the way, the Peanut Patch ships all over the universe. They have their very own post office. It's the Peanut Patch in Yuma. Check them out on the web, thepeanutpatch.com.
It is now time for page one of the local news, a service of El Centro Motors Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers with 3 locations to serve you at El Centro Motors in Brawley, at Brawley Auto Center at Highway 86 and Julia Drive, and at the Imperial Valley Mall. With page one of the local news, here is Jared.
Kxo News. Shooting at Cinemark in El Centro. An early morning shooting in El Centro resulted in multiple gunshot wounds to a victim. The shooting occurred around 1 a.m. Thursday morning at the Cinemark complex at the Imperial Valley Mall. El Centro police say that the victim had been involved in an argument with another man inside the theater. After leaving the theater, the suspect pulled out a handgun and shot the victim multiple times. Police said that it was a targeted attack and not a random act of violence. The shooting remains under investigation as an attempted murder. Investigators are asking that anyone with any information contact the El Centro Police Department. And a body was found Christmas Eve. A shooting reported from Slab City. County Sheriff's deputies responded to the scene. The deputies found the body Christmas Eve at the location known as the library. They say, however, it did not appear the person had been shot. An official with the sheriff's office said the person appeared to have suffered blunt force trauma to the chest and head. Witnesses were interviewed and a person of interest was identified. That person could not be found at last report. Officials said the person is not considered a suspect yet. KXO Local News Time, 7:44.
How about the next time you need service on your car? We come to you. Hi, this is Mike Allison for El Centro Motors and Quick Lane. Our mobile service vans are an extension of our dealership service lane. We will come to you for an oil change, filters, brakes, batteries, tire rotation, and so much more. Hey, while your car is just sitting there at work, we'll take care of your service needs, and it doesn't cost any extra. Schedule your appointment now at elcentromotors.net. El Centro Motors Mobile Service Vans. What a great idea.
Armed robber in custody shortly after 8 p.m. Monday, December 23rd. A man entered the 7-Eleven on South 4th Street in El Centro. The man displayed a firearm, demanded cash, and then fled from the store. During the investigation into the robbery, detectives were able to view surveillance video from a nearby business. They were able to determine that the suspect matched the description of an armed robbery suspect reported on December 10th, 2024 at the Patriot gas station just across the street from 7-Eleven. The video also showed a vehicle possibly used in the crimes. On Christmas Eve, officers were able to conduct a traffic stop near 4th and Hamilton and detain the driver. Luis Enrique Espinoza, 30-year-old resident of El Centro, was found. Espinoza confessed to both robberies. A search warrant was executed at his residence, and that led to the discovery of firearms and cash connected to both robberies. Espinoza was booked into Imperial County Jail on a variety of charges related to the robberies. And a Yuma victim has been identified. The victim of a December 20th, 2024 hit-and-run incident in Yuma has been identified. The Yuma County Sheriff's Office says that 34-year-old Leah Salah Smith of Atlanta, Georgia, was struck while being a pedestrian on the Interstate 8 off-ramp at South Avenue 36E in Yuma. YCSO's Criminal Investigations Bureau is leading the investigation into the hit-and-run accident. That's it for page one of local news. Page two and weather next.
Page one of the local news has been a service of Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers with 3 locations to serve you. Quick Lane services all makes and models, and you will never need an appointment.
Rush Steel Supply is the #1 steel distributor in the Imperial Valley that's been serving the valley for over 14 years. They have an extended inventory of carbon steel, structural steel, plow steel, plates, spars, pipes, and a whole lot more. And all of their products are stored indoors, and they deliver throughout the Imperial Valley. Visit their website, rushsteelsupply.com, or see the inventory for yourself at 703 East Main Street, El Centro. When you think steel, think Rush.
Please, Tom Sawyer, mean pride.
And we are now ready for page 2 of the local news and the local weather, brought to you by Burgers and Beer, serving the best burgers in town with daily lunch specials, Monday through Friday, and happy hour, 3 p.m. to 6 p.m. every day. With page 2 of the local news, here again is Jared.
Driver arrested after traffic stop. A vehicle stopped for speeding Monday morning they arrested the guy. It happened close to the intersection of Interstate 8 and Highway 98 east of Calexico. In the process of serving a speeding ticket, it was discovered the Kern County registration did not match the vehicle being cited. Kern County sheriffs were notified, and they confirmed the vehicle's actual registered owner. He was not the one driving the vehicle. It turns out the man driving the vehicle was 28-year-old Jesus Cornejo, while the passenger in the vehicle was the registered person. Looks like. Okay. Cornejo was arrested and booked into county jail, and bail was set at $5,000. Calexico police arrest a suspect. Police arrest a robbery suspect. Not a lot of information is available. What is known is that the arrest happened Christmas Eve. 35-year-old Manuel Lisandro Rubio was arrested. He is suspected of robbery and for causing injuries to an elderly person. The suspect was booked into county jail with a bail set at $35,000. And IVC board reorganizes. Imperial Valley College Board of Trustees, they recently reorganized. Romualdo J. Medina and Peter Martinez were sworn into office. Medina was re-elected and Martinez was newly elected in November. Also at the reorganization, Hortensia Armendariz was elected board president for 2025. Outgoing trustee Jerry Hart was recognized for his 17 years of service on the Board of Trustees. KXO News Time, 7:49. We'll take a look at weather next.
Did you know that Burgers & Beer has happy hour every day from 3 to 6 with specials on select appetizers, beer specials, and more? Ask about drink specials all day with $5 drinks like Margarita Monday, Tonic Tuesday, Wine Down Wednesday, and Thirsty Thursday. Try one of our weekday lunch specials that include a soft drink from $8 and up. For December, enjoy a Sierra Nevada Celebration Fresh Hop IPA for $5.50 or Torta Supreme Plate of the Month and our Negroni Drink of the Month for December. Burgers & Beer with 5 locations, proudly serving you, your family, and friends since 1985. Burgers & Beer for the best burger in town.
The high temperature yesterday, 70 degrees. The overnight low this morning, 46. National Weather Service says the weather pattern into early next week will keep any weak weather disturbances just to the north of the region, but we will see periods of higher level clouds. Temperatures will gradually warm over the next few days, with the highs topping 70 degrees by Saturday before peaking at around 75 degrees Sunday and Monday. After a slight cool down, again, during the middle part of next week, warming conditions are likely to return late next week. Persistent dry conditions will also continue to prevail through the next week. Weather forecast calling for sunny skies today, highs right near 76. Winds will be calm. Mostly clear skies tonight, overnight lows around 47. Saturday, mostly sunny skies, highs right near 74. Calm winds throughout the day.
The Las Vegas Raiders are on FM 107.5.
So now we go to a second and 10.
Don't miss any of the action as the Raiders contend for the AFC West title.
3 wide receivers right, Trevor
Las
back to
Vegas
back.
Raiders, brought to you by
Touchdown!
El Centro RV and Southwest Postal Service.
Raiders football on FM 107.5.
And the temperature around the valley is 48 degrees right now, 89% the relative humidity. Air Pollution Control District says air quality still moderate in El Centro and Calexico, still good everywhere else. The weather brought to you by local news and weather brought to you by Burgers and Beer. Place for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Bring the family or meet friends, all at Burgers and Beer. That'll take us right into the Sports World Roundup, brought to you by Pioneers Memorial Healthcare District, an affiliate of the Scripps Health Network, working together to provide you the best of care. On the NFL scoreboard, we've got a lot of football coming up. In fact, we've had a lot of football. Thursday night football, and it was more like a baseball game. Seattle beat the Bears 6-3. The Bears just kind of threw in the towel and didn't do anything to tie the score or win it. And so the Seahawks went ahead and took it. Saturday football, that's unusual. There's going to be 3 Saturday football games. Chargers taking on the Patriots in the morning, and then the afternoon and evening games will be heard right here on 1230 KXO. Broncos will take on the Bengals in the afternoon game. Cardinals at the Rams in the evening game. Again, both of those games on AM 1230. And in college football, because the bowl games that I never heard of, the Game Above Sports Bowl. Okay, that one went into 6 overtimes. Probably the longest in the history of bowl game history. Toledo defeated Pittsburgh 48-46, again, after 6 overtimes. The Rate Bowl, Kansas State beat Rutgers 44-41. And in the 68 Adventures Bowl, that had Arkansas State defeating Bowling Green 38-31. And then some of the more heard of bowl games, Wasabi Bowl, the Wasabi Fenway Bowl, Bad Boy Mowers, Pinstripe Bowl. Oh yeah, they're coming up on Saturday. We've got we got more sports right coming up.
Pioneers Memorial Healthcare District, ready to serve you and your family for all of your healthcare needs. Let our team of dedicated physicians guide you on your journey to better health. Pioneers is a recognized leader in healthcare and has more than 10 health centers and clinics throughout the Imperial Valley. When the need arises, don't hesitate to come and see us. We have services and locations in Calexico and Raleigh, and of course, our award-winning hospital, Pioneers Memorial. For more information on all Pioneer services, visit www.pmhd.org today.
And on the NBA scoreboard, it was the Thunder over the Pacers, 120-114. Heat got by the Magic, 89-88. Wizards defeated the Hornets, 113-110. Hawks over the Bulls, 141-133. The Grizzlies beat the Raptors, 155-126. Bucks got beat. Nets beat the Bucks, 111-105. Rockets defeated the Pelicans 128-111. Trailblazers over the Jazz 122-120. Pistons defeated the Kings by a score of 114-113. There was no NHL action. Hockey hadn't played for the last couple of days. They get back in action today. There'll be a full schedule of hockey games. That's it. Sports World Roundup brought to you by Pioneers Memorial Healthcare District. Log on to pmhd.org for more information about Pioneers Memorial Healthcare District.
Since 1901, Imperial Printers Rocket Copy has provided the finest printing and copying services from start to finish. When you choose Imperial Printers Rocket Copy, you can feel confident in our expertise and personal attention to your project. We have a team of professional graphic designers ready to take your ideas and make them a reality. From promotional merchandise, full-color brochures, blueprints, and high-speed copies to business forms and everything else in between, Imperial Printers Rocket Copy offers dependable and affordable quality printing. Thank you for choosing locally owned and operated Imperial Printers Rocket Copy. We have convenient locations near you at 430 West Main Street and 100 South 11th Street in El Centro and 184 South Plaza in Brawley.
And it is now time for the financial news and weather, brought to you by Southwest Security, locally owned company that protects you, your home, your business, or construction site 24 hours a day, 365 days a year. U.S. stocks opened this morning on a downbeat note as Wall Street slogged to the finish of a largely triumphant year. The S&P 500 lost about 0.6%, while the tech-heavy NASDAQ composite shed 0.8% this morning. Dow Jones Industrial Average lost 0.5%. Meanwhile, the 10-year Treasury yield hovered near 7-month highs at around 4.6%. Wall Street has just 3 trading days remaining in the 2024, full of big gains, and is hoping to resume a Santa Claus rally into the end of the year. The benchmark S&P 500 is up more than 26% on the year, while the NASDAQ composite is up over 30%. Blue chip Dow has risen a more modest of 14% for the year. Got your weather in just a minute.
Southwest Security has been protecting properties 24 hours a day, 365 days a year, right here in Imperial and Coachella Valleys. Hi, this is Jason Jackson, owner of Southwest Security. I've been in the private security business for over 25 years and have always made it my mission to always provide my clients with the highest quality security services available. Your satisfaction is my number one priority. And don't forget Southwest Postal, the only postal center in Imperial Valley with 24/7, 365 access to your post office box. Access when you need it. Located on the corner of 4th and Heil in El Centro.
The high temperature yesterday, 70 degrees. The overnight low this morning, 46. National Weather Service says the weather pattern into early next week will keep any weak weather disturbances just to the north of the region, but we will see periods of higher level clouds. Temperatures will gradually warm over the next few days, with the highs topping 70 degrees by Saturday before peaking at around 75 degrees Sunday and Monday. After a slight cool down, again during the middle part of next week, warming conditions are likely to return late next week. Persistent dry conditions will also continue to prevail through the next week. Weather forecast calling for sunny skies today, highs right near 76. Winds will be calm, mostly clear skies tonight, overnight lows around 47. Saturday, mostly sunny skies, highs right near 74. Calm winds throughout the day. And right now we are looking at 48 degrees, 89% relative humidity. Financial news and weather has been brought to you by Southwest Security and Southwest Postal Service, the only postal box service offering 24-hour-a-day, 365 days a year service. Southwest Postal at 4th and Heil in El Centro.
For over a century, local broadcasting has evolved with the needs of the community. We move past the stigmas of opinion journalism and bring the most relevant news online, on air, and on the go. You have trusted us with your news, sports, weather, and entertainment. Trust us to keep moving with you. Text Radio 86 and tell Congress local broadcasting is here to stay.
And we're coming up on 8 o'clock. 8 o'clock, CBS News at the top of the hour. 6 minutes of news and information. Going to find out what's going on out there now.
The best oldies on the radio. KXO, El Centro, on AM 1230. KXO.
This is CBS News on the Hour, sponsored by T-Mobile.
I'm Deborah Rodriguez, just in from New York. The man accused of burning a woman to death inside a city subway train last week has been indicted on state charges. Brooklyn District Attorney Eric Gonzalez.
The judge received the indictment today, murder in the first degree, 3 counts of murder in the second degree, arson in the first degree.
Police say the suspect, 33-year-old Sebastian Zapeta, identified himself in photos and surveillance videos showing the fire being lit. Federal immigration officials say he was deported to his native Guatemala in 2018, but returned to the U.S. illegally. A day after violent weather across the Southeast canceled and delayed hundreds of flights.
It's been pretty smooth, actually. No complaints.
That man at Baltimore-Washington Internationals had a fairly routine time of it on the return from his break. CBS News Baltimore's Tara Lynch.
This is the first day of many days of that travel back. Of course, the New Year's holiday still ahead of us, so a lot of people will be coming back next week. And travel experts, including AAA Mid-Atlantic, say next week will also be a busy travel week, whether you're on the roads, rails, or in the sky.
As for the weather, there's more potential danger ahead. CBS News Philadelphia meteorologist Grant Gilmore.
That complex of storms will move east as we go through the rest of the day today. But another storm system begins to regenerate and recharge the atmosphere as we go into the day tomorrow. In places that saw the tornadoes yesterday, could see another round of severe weather as we go through tomorrow morning, with an increasing threat for more widespread showers, storms, with the threat for even stronger tornadoes than what we saw yesterday.
Everyone's unwrapped their gifts. Now the rush is on to return. Correspondent Chris Van Cleve.
The National Retail Federation expects about 17% of sales to be returned this year, and that peaks between now and January 2nd.
The returns, everything they don't like, everything they don't want,
Everything that was too small, too big, we return it.
Last year, e-commerce purchases were the most likely to be sent back, making the holiday shipping season a lot longer than you might think here at the FedEx shipping hub in Anchorage, sorting up to 80,000 packages a day.
Planning on a New Year's resolution to lose weight. A new review of clinical trials by the Journal of the American Medical Association finds stepping up the amount of exercise you do helps. Medical contributor Dr. Celine Gounder.
Any kind of exercise can get you there. The question is how strenuous and for how long.
The review finds at least 2.5 hours of moderate to higher intensity aerobic exercise a week may help lead to a meaningful decrease in weight, waist size, and body fat. The Dow is down 394 points. This is CBS News.
If you're 55 and up, T-Mobile has plans built just for you. Get the savings you want on America's largest 5G network. Visit T-Mobile.com/choice55 and start saving today.
It's better over here. If you're 55 and up, T-Mobile has an exclusive rate plan just for you. Right now, get 2 lines of talk, text, and data for just $30 a line. That's a 45% savings versus Verizon and AT&T. Plus, you can get one of the latest 5G phones free when you add a line. That's right, a free 5G phone. Experience all this and more on America's largest 5G network. So why wait? At T-Mobile, customers 55 and up can get 2 lines of talk, text, and data for only $30 a line. Just go to T-Mobile.com/choice55 or visit your local store to make the switch.
With AutoPay using debit or bank account plus taxes and fees, 45% off 2 lines versus AT&T Starter and Verizon Welcome. Plan benefits vary. Free phones up to $300 off with 24 monthly bill credits and qualifying new line for well-qualified customers plus tax and $35 device connection charge. Contact us before canceling your entire account to continue remaining bill credits. Bill credits end if you pay off device early. See details at T-Mobile.com.
Rising cases of bird flu have killed 20 big cats at a sanctuary in the Northwest.
We've lost basically a cat every day for about 2.5 weeks.
Mark and Melinda Matthews founded and run the Wild Sealand Advocacy Center of Washington on Hairstein Island.
I miss them so much.
Gone are 5 African servals, 4 bobcats, 4 cougars, 2 Canada lynxes, 1 Amur Bengal tiger mix, and other species of the big cats.
They were drowning, basically, in their own lungs.
They've lost half of the sanctuary's population.
They were immensely suffering.
The sanctuary is now under strict quarantine to keep the remaining 17 cats alive. Michael Toscano, CBS News.
A huge fire broke out today at iconic Holiday Market in New York City. FDNY video shows flames engulfing a stall at Bryant Park, then sending heavy plumes of dark smoke above the Manhattan skyline. No word yet on possible injuries or the cause. Deborah Rodriguez, CBS News.
If you have unfiled taxes or are in debt to the IRS, this is important news. Did you know the IRS has programs specifically designed to help people struggling with tax debt? Powerful tax assistance programs that can save you thousands if you qualify. No one knows these programs better than the experts at Optima Tax Relief, America's most trusted tax resolution firm, A-rated by the Better Business Bureau. Their award-winning team of tax attorneys and licensed professionals have resolved over $1 billion of tax debt for their clients. One call to Optima can start the process, helping to end your worries about wage garnishment, asset seizure, and other IRS actions. Make sure you're getting the best options to solve your tax problems. Call the experts at Optima today for a free confidential consultation.
Call 800-343-6460. 800-343-6460. 800-343-6460.
Optima Tax Relief.
Some restrictions apply. For complete details, please visit OptimaTaxRelief.com. And now, more of the best oldies on the radio.
I put my pants on, just like the rest of you, one leg at a time.
With George Gale.
Except, once my pants are on, I make gold records.
AM 1230.
I could have used a little more cowbell.
KXO.
1230.